It is going to be a super fun week. Welcome to Patriotic Week. Woohoo! So here we go. Very excited. If you didn't catch me yesterday, I was live doing this awesome 3-tiered tray. Let me make sure I get all of this. Okay, this awesome 3-tiered tray project. Now, it is one of our bundle boxes, so I'm going to show you up close. We used the package of 3 star cutouts. We used a tier tray hardware kit, okay? We put some little feet on the bottom. We used hot glue with the tool, with the hardware, so to get it all to stick together, because these are pretty thick so they don't screw together. I added some embellishments, and this all is this is my weekly bundle box. You also get a transfer, so we kind of did all of the cute things, and you get all of the shimmer paste that I use. This is the bundle box. If you missed it yesterday, type box in the comments and we'll get that to you. Today we're going to do some fun little things that we can add to our tier tray for display. So I'm just going to kind of set this over here on the side while we get a move on. Ooh, oh, everything just slid because I still didn't put my little things back. All right, so today I'm going to show you how to make some really cute little, what's it called? Little, like, fireworks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make some little fireworks, like little, not rockets, but definitely more firework. They're super cute. If you haven't tried making these before, I have showed them about a year or two. I think it was last year. I showed them last year. And so if you missed it, I'm going to show you again because it's so fun and they're so cute and they're so easy to do. The first thing, so these are the cute, I know you cannot see, cute little fireworks that they just fit so perfectly, like on your little tier tray. They just give little dimensions. So we're going to make a couple different sizes. We're going to do a big one, and then we're going to do a teeny tiny little baby one. So I'll set those up there for now. And then we're going to do some fabric work. So we'll get ready. You guys know I don't sew. So we'll get this ready to go. Oh, is that in the way? Okay. Oh, good morning, Anita. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Carol. Carolyn. Hello, Denise. Hello, Serena. Hi, Tracy Kaplan. Is there a transfer that could be used for in Canada? There are some specifically Canadian transfers that can be used for Canada Day. I am not the expert, but we do have a whole page. Oh, it's not in this. There's a whole page on Canada in this book, but this isn't the book where the seasonal stuff is. We have you've already probably seen the maple leaves in this book, but in our seasonal there are Canada, because I do have the transfers here. I don't think it comes with stars per se, but I have them over there. Yes, we do have some Canada. I promise. Good afternoon, Marlene. Hi, Jill. Did I miss you or are you just starting? I'm just starting. Yes, so I had these in a kit last year, but I'm just going to show you, we're doing a couple different things. Any trays left? I have 3 kits left. 3 kits left. Hi, Carrie Fry. And hello, Anita and Marcia. Awesome. Okay, so hi, Sherry Prince. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Marilyn and Julie. Let me see if I can do this. And when you're on YouTube watching, it makes it a little bit difficult for me to get you this link, but I can try. I can try. There we go. Okay, so Marilyn. This is for Marilyn and Julie on YouTube. Go ahead and click that link that I just sent to you. Okay, now we're going to do a couple things with fabric, but first let's look at how quick and easy we can make these fun little things. I am going to wrap the actual spool with the ribbon, and then we'll glue that on there. I don't think my glue is quite ready, so let's do this one. I can do this one in the stars too. So I should have turned my hot glue on way before. All right, let's do this after my hot glue gets hot. Haha, what a plan. What a plan. Well, happy hump day, everybody. It is Wednesday. Well, hello. I just have a bunch of these little fabric pieces. We're going to use the tiny... We're going to do the stars. And let's see if I can, I'm going to fold. That may not work. Fold it in half. I want to make like a pennant flag. So I think I'm going to cut this. How much can I use? Maybe a little bit smaller than that. So I'm going to cut a rectangle out of this and just kind of work with a smaller, I knew that was going to happen, and work with a smaller section. And I'm going to cut a rectangle out of this. And then, so I kind of have a rectangle. This is folded in half. Now, I want to fold it in half again. I'm going to cut, starting on the fold, at an angle, so that when I open it, it looks like a pennant, right? And I'll do it sideways. These little things will get glued together, but we're going to we're going to chalk on it. And I'm going to use the patterns from here. So this is stars, and then I have the stripes as well. I can grab that one. So here we go. And I'm just going to use chalk to make it easier. There is no seasonal catalog. I call it that because that's what I call it, but there's no such catalog. It's just pictures online. Good morning, Pam. Thank you. So now I'm going to do the stars on here. Oh, YouTube, you want to see me, don't you? Let's get this. There you go. So I'm going to do the stars on here, and I'm going to use some tape to make sure that I'm doing like a corner of it. That should be good. And we're going to use our shimmer splash. It just popped right out. Shimmer splash, which is the color I used yesterday. It is shimmery and beautiful. And I am just going to cover this little corner. And yes, I'm using chalk on fabric. Totally allowed to do that. Because this isn't something that I'm going to need to wash. So I'm not going to worry about heat setting or anything like that. Hi, Christine. All right, now let's wash this off real quick. And move this away because I got a little bit on there. This is just an easy way to wash your transfer. There we go. Alrighty. In case I want to use it again, I will kind of leave it right there. Okay, now I do want to dry this so it looks like this so far. Okay, just a few little stars on there. We're going to dry it. There, Tony. I got your picture. Hey, Bernadette. So we're just kind of drying this. While I'm drying it, if you are not in my free group, I would love for you to type add me in the comments, and I will send you a link where you can join my free crafting group. You'll get ideas, inspiration, and insider information from me. Not too much. So far, we've cut this out and we've chalked this. So we are getting to work. Now, that's dry. So now I'm going to take my stripes and I'm going to lay them. Oh, that's going to need to be bigger. I think it'll be okay. Well, I probably should put it on straight, don't you think? All right, so I'm gonna do these stripes in Shimmer Crimson. And I may have to place this down again to do stripes. I'm just trying to be careful. I did not put any tape down. Okay, now we have to do this long stripe. Ooh, I'm sticking. Okay, so we got this long stripe done. Now, I need to peel this up carefully. And I need to do another stripe at the bottom, but just like halfway. And I'm going to try to just hold it here. We'll see if it works. Ah, perfect. All right, so now let me wash this off. I have found that lately, when I'm cleaning my transfers with the shimmer paste, the glitter gets in the water and it just floats around. And then if I put another transfer in it, it will kind of like stick to the sticky side of the transfer. So if I'm only doing like one big project where I have a big transfer, I'll wash it in the water. But honestly, if I'm doing this where I have multiple transfers that I'm going to need to wash over and over, I think it's best to wash it outside of the water so that unless you're just taking it to the sink, then you could just wash them, you know, one at a time, and the water goes down the drain, so there's no glitter to stick to your transfer. So that's my little tip for you today about getting that glitter. And you can use like a wipe, like a disinfectant wipe, or your board eraser, because the board eraser does work well with getting that off. All right, so I'm gonna lay these here so that I don't keep touching them. Okie dokie. Now, we want to dry our stripes. I'll kind of show you what we've got, this fun little flag. We'll dry the stripes. We're almost halfway through our month of Transfer Palooza. Buy 3 transfers, get 3 free, any size. So you can mix and match, or you could get 3 A size and get an A size free. Get 3 D size and get a D size free. Or if you mix and match, it will be your lowest price transfer that you're going to get for free. All right, that feels pretty dry. We're going to start gluing this together because that's what I do. I glue. You could use fabric tape, or you could sew if you are so inclined. But I So this is why my husband said to use the other battery, because it's lighter. All right, now I'm not going to use my fingers. I'm going to use a squeegee. They're like silicone. So they're good for hot things. And it doesn't stick to it. They're like super awesome for gluing fabric, to use it to just press it down. Very good. Peel off any of that little excess. Now I'm going to glue the top together, making a little pocket so I can stuff it with some stuffing, and so it'll be a little 3D element that we can add to our tier tray. And it's lightweight. So remember, our tier trays are not like, they're not going to hold 5 pounds of things. So I'm not, you know, just so you know. Okay, so I have 3 sides glued to this. I left this one open so we can stuff it. And I have to get my stuffing. Where did my stuffing go? Oh, it's in the basket. It's under my table in a basket. Okay. I grabbed some stuffing. So I'm just going to start putting this in here with my hands. And if I need to get my little detail tool out to stick it more in here, I can. Rhonda, thank you. Can they be Clorox wipes? Yeah, any disinfectant wipes. Any. Yeah, the multi-tool works really great. All right, so I'm just stuffing this. I'm going to need a little bit more. Just go under my table and I find the stuffing. Okay, so get that stuffing in there, and now I'm going to glue it shut. So I'm going to run a bead of glue along that edge. Get that stuffing, the stuffing popped out. And I can kind of hold this with my hands because it's the hem. Is that what it, you know, the part where it's like folded over, and yeah. So it's thicker. You don't get burned. All right. So now I'm going to trim any bit that wasn't very even. And I'm going to use my transfer trimmers because these are coated, so they're non-stick. So even if you're cutting through glue, adhesive, anything, these are non-stick. They just wipe right clean. And then I'm going to trim over here where the fabric overlapped a little. Okay, so now we have this cute little, wait, it's not, there we go. This cute little like pennant flag pillow that's gonna fit perfectly on this tier tray. Like you can place it wherever. It's a lightweight addition to the tier tray. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that on there. Now let's get back to, so you can make as many or as little as you want. We have, you know how we have our pennant banner refills where we use, not pennant banner, we have the, they're just banners, hanging banners. I buy the refills. It comes in 2 packs, and the fabric is like, what's it called? Canvas fabric, and it works really well for paste and like hot gluing and making things. And so that's where I got this fabric. It's just our hanging banner refill. You get a whole bunch of it, and you can make a banner or you can cut it apart like I do. So that's one little thing. Now, the other thing you could do is, if you wanted, you could make star pillows, right? Like you could just do the star. I did the little flag, and you could do the stars. There's so many things you can do. Let's make our little, what's it called? Clearly my brain is fried. Fireworks. All right, so I am using hot glue, and I'm just winding this ribbon around, and I'm going to, I should have just grabbed my multi-tool right then, but I didn't. So I have this. I have my multi-tool here. And you just kind of press it down. Got the extra off. So now we have the little beginning of our little baby firework. But we're also going to make a big firework, a big daddy. And I think I'm going to use the same ribbon. So I just put a bead of glue, and I'm just going to wrap this around. Every so often you can put a bead of glue just to make sure that it's staying where you want it. So that's what I'm going to do every so often. Hello. What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No.
Let me see your hair. Nice. Got a haircut today. We're so proud of him. Hello, everybody. Look, he's wearing a Chalk Couture shirt. Isn't that awesome? Everyone's going to say hi in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They'll say hi. And it takes a while.
Now you prompted them, so they're going to have to.
No, I don't have to prompt them. They will always say hi when someone pops in because they are a really kind audience. Unless, hello from Ohio. Hi, Amy from Ohio. Hi, Jane Brown. Carolyn. Do you remember her from Close to My Heart?
Of course.
Of course.
See, I even got my shirt on today. Oops, wrong way.
That's Chalk Couture. That's not Close to My Heart.
I know, but you're doing Chalk Couture.
Okay. See, Michelle says hi. Nancy says hi. Carrie's even said your name.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm going to go back to work now.
Hi. Okay. Well, thanks for visiting.
Mm-hmm.
We sure enjoyed that. Everyone is so happy that I got my new drill. Did you see what I made?
I haven't had a chance.
Haven't had a chance. Check it out.
Oh, yes.
Drilled all the way through those stars. All on my own. It only took 2 different bits to figure out what size I needed.
So you gauged it.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, is this your new tool I get to use in the garage?
That is my new heat tool. What would you use it for?
Heating up my plastic bumper cover so I can pop the dent.
Yes. It's 1,000 watts, baby.
Whoa, I don't know if I can handle that.
It goes up to 700 degrees.
Whoa, I might have to wear some...
You need some protective eye gear. All right, so here's what this one looks like. Here's what the... Oh! I lost it. Here's what this one looks like. Okay. Now, to remind you of the ones that I had before, they're like stripies, which are adorable. These are different. Now, in these, I took the like jute, natural colored jute for the like wiki firework thing. On the two that I'm making today, we're going to use gray because I have a lot of silver on here. So let me clean up a little bit of my mess, because what we have to do is I'm going to use just 2 fingers. We'll do the big one first. We kind of, that should work. So I just made a loop of the jute. Do you see that? I just made a loop of it, and I'm going to cut the top so that all of the pieces are kind of like that. And we're going to, maybe I should fringe it first. Let's fringe it first. So I'm going to take my detail tool, the pokey part of it. So the pokey part, I'm going to start twisting the ends with my fingers, and it kind of unravels them. But then you can just stick that detail tool in there and get the rest. So I'm unraveling. You guys can kind of see that. Each little piece. Unraveling jute is one of my favorite things to do in the whole world. Sanding, distressing, and unraveling are always my favorites. I think it's because when you do things like that, hi Paula, when you do things like this, nothing has to be perfect because it's so imperfect. And I think that is like a cheat way of not having to be so OCD. And I'm not OCD enough to where I can't stand, because some people cannot handle the distressing and the sanding and the imperfectness. I love it. I abso-smurfly love it. Okay. So there we go. I've got it all distressed. Now, I've been pinching this to make it kind of small so I can squish it in here. And I want to just add a bead of glue to the opening of this and then stick it in as far as it will go, and then kind of like let it go. Let it go. I'm debating on putting another stripe of a different color on here. Like, what if I did one? I'll just hold it up and see what you guys think. What if I did one stripe of the, is that too much? Does it look better? You see what I see? I was thinking of maybe doing a thin stripe of that to give it, maybe it's too much. If I had a skinnier one, you think if I had a skinnier one, or if I cut that in half? What if I cut this in half? The lengthwise. Because I kind of feel like don't you ever cut your ribbon in half? Make it skinnier? I do. What if I do a tiny stripe of that? What do you think? Like just a little, I don't know. Or maybe put it more in the middle. Like this. So you have kind of like a stripe. Maybe just a band around the top and bottom. One row on top and one on the bottom with the white showing in between. Some people say no, I cut the ribbon. Mary, good for you. Don't be afraid to cut. Where, Amy Lucas Heath, where do you live in Ohio? I grew up in Ohio. Top and at the bottom. All right, let's see if I can just, oh, I think that will look really good. I need to put my glue away. I mean my paste away. So I feel like it's drying out. And like I'm gonna drop something in it. Okay, so we're starting our little stripe at the top, a very thin stripe. And we'll put our tiny little bit of glue. There we go. All right, so we've got a little stripe of blue at the top. You guys can kind of see that. Now I'm going to put a little stripe of blue at the bottom. Let's see if this one, oh good, this one will fit. Okay. So I'll start out, oops, that was a little more than I intended, but that's okay. Use my little detail tool to press it in and then scrape the extra. You can just put it on your mat. It comes right off the mat. Pretty easy. Okay, now I'll wrap it around. I do like the one stripe at the bottom and the one at the top. Thank you to whoever suggested I do that. Okay. Now, I'm going to trim that. Okay, so now we have one stripe at the top, one stripe at the, I like it a lot. You guys like it? One stripe at the top, one stripe at the bottom. Now this is a nice big full, so I have the two little ones here. I think I'll put this one down at the bottom because it's nice and big. And our little baby one, we'll put it at the top. We're not done yet. We're not adding blue to this. That will be cray-cray. We are only going to put some little firework, whatever you call it. I keep wanting to say tassels, but the little firework things. All right, so I'm just gonna twist. I did less and I made it shorter. So I'm just trying to twist them to open them up. When I got my nails done yesterday, he cut a lot down, so I'm like struggling. I have no nails. They're very short, which is fine. It's just I'm used to having a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm just using my detail pokey tool to flare this a little. All right, a little bit of glue goes into the opening and we're going to twist it up and squish it in there as best we can. And then we have this little itty bitty firework. Little itty bitty firework. Christina, I didn't pick a size. I just saw it and I really don't know. Hold hold on. Let me bring this over to the forefront. I'm going to put this little guy right up here in the front. So we have a firework and a pillow. We have 2 fireworks that I had already made, and I totally could see adding some more, maybe some more ribbon on here because it's kind of open. And then here we have the ribbon plus our little firework guy at the top. So you guys can see all of that. Let me go like this for you guys on YouTube so you can see the same thing. The pillow, the firework, the little fireworks here, the little firework guy up there. But I do think I will add something else here, and maybe something on this side, especially if this is going to be something where people might walk around. They might see all sides of it. I may put something in the back. So this week we're going to do Patriotic Week. I'm still not done using this transfer. We have a lot to accomplish with it. If you have not checked out my bundle box for making the tier tray, type box in the comments and I will send that to you. You get an entire E-size transfer, that's $39.99. You get the 3-pack of stars, $19.99. You get the embellishments hardware kit, 5 little feet at the bottom, plus 3 shimmer pastes, all for a really amazing price. Yeah, it's a great price. You have to type box to get it. Can't tell you the price here. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. So that's all I have. I'm from Ohio too, born and raised. Me too. I was not born in Ohio, but I was raised in Ohio in Bellevue, which is the easiest way to explain it is halfway between Toledo and Cleveland, just south of Sandusky. I kind of grew up at Cedar Point. I worked there when I was a teenager. I was on the Midway games. I was on the microphone games. They made me talk to strangers. It was the most uncomfortable thing for a 16-year-old to do. 17. I think I was 17 when I did games. I cleaned hotel rooms at Hotel Breakers when I was 16. Hello, Heidi. Yeah, so anyway, that's enough about me. Okay. Grand Rapids, Ohio. I've heard of it, but I don't know that I've ever been there, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I love Cedar Point. I know. Like, I grew up going to Cedar Point. We'd never, ever, ever gone to Disney, ever, because we had Cedar Point in our backyard. We had summer passes. So you just go all the time. Literally. In fact, until I moved away and became an adult, I haven't gone back since 2001. It's been 20 years since I've been there. Oh, camping in Michigan. Michigan was a getaway place because my uncle lived here in Michigan on a lake and he had a boat. So we would come up here for like vacation. Visiting family was about the gist of our vacation all the time. But yeah, Cedar Point was our everyday. And then vacation was either going to Chicago to visit our family or go to Michigan to visit our family. We didn't ever have real vacation. Akron. I know where Akron is. Yep. A lot of times when I worked at Cedar Point, all of the people were from Michigan. It's so funny. I rarely met people who were from Ohio, which is funny. Because I think the Ohio people, they just know when to go when it's not busy. Like on a Tuesday when school's still in session. But anyway, I would rather go to Cedar Point than Disney World. I don't know if that makes me a bad person, but yeah. We are taking the kids to Disney World though this year. Because I have to. I don't really want to. But anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Tomorrow I will be back live at 8 p.m. I am substituting. I'm going to play kindergarten teacher for 2 days. And I'm going to be subbing tomorrow. And I'm going to be subbing Friday for kindergarten. OMG. So hopefully that goes well and I'm not completely exhausted when I'm sure I will be exhausted. By Friday after school, I will be needing my wine time. And I won't be live Friday because I'm going to sub. So either I'll make a video or I won't. I don't know. Either I'll make a video or I won't. That's like really bad. Because right after school, we have a big lacrosse game. So it's not like I can come home and do my live. So life is just a little crazy. So see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will be here. Hopefully you will be here too. And Medina County, Talmadge. Very cool. All right, you guys. See you tomorrow.